What's up, wave makers? It's Mommy Tsunami here, and we're here for our weekly anti-MLM Reddit review. Let's just jump right into it. Top post this week is called A Pyramid Scheme of Karens. Okay, the amount of you who have sent me this week is just like unreal, but it's necessary. It should be in the dictionary. Today I learned that a group of Karens is called a complaint. Is it a complaint or a privilege of Karens? I've heard both. I think if it's under 3 it's a complaint, but if it's over 4 it's a privilege. I believe a group of 10 or more is called a pyramid scheme. It's great. I mean, it's all just great. And can we talk about how they're trying to make Karen a derogatory term? Hey guys, Karen? That is someone's actual name. When you know that, right? People have the name Karen. You can't make a derogatory term out of Karen. I mean, I guess it kind of, in a way, could be taken as a derogatory term, but like, it is not on other levels of other words, if you know what I'm saying. They're trying to equate Karen to literally the N-word, which is absolutely insane, but they're trying to make it that. Just like how the boomers tried to do it. Like, it's, can we stop? Can we just stop? We need to stop comparing other words to the N-word because it will never, ever compare. Not a single word in the history of the rest of forever will any word ever compare to that one. So stop. Knock your shit off. Anyway, they're kind of the same people. Facebook is a really cool platform because you get to read about how COVID-19 is fake government propaganda from the girl who tried to recruit you into the pyramid scheme she joined after high school. You seem like an entrepreneur. Have you ever wanted to be your own boss? Type info and I'll tell you more. Hey, not sure if you remember me from blank. Wanted to know if you were looking to make extra money right now. Can I give you a call really quick and then give your info to other people in my organization to help harass you about joining for the next few months? I stopped using Facebook a long time ago for the most part. Like, I pop on every once in a while, but the amount of misinformation on that platform is enough for me to be like, I am not even fucking bothering, because then you go to the comments and then there's people who believe it and people who repost it and you go and try to argue and then they're all just fucking morons, and yeah, I can't do it. Okay, some of you guys sent me this one too. It's probably super simple, but I don't get it. Michael says to Monet, Monet successfully unclogged the shower in my drain. I don't get it. Like, he switched around, successfully unclogged the drain in my shower. Like, that would make sense, but the shower in my drain. I'm reading the comments to see if someone can shed some light on this because I don't understand. Okay. The OP here made a comment in the threads that said, whoops, had to change it to the drain in my shower. You get the idea. All right, so now it makes sense if this was a typo. So what they're saying is you can use it as like Drano. Okay, it unclogged the drain in your shower because it fucking got it. Full circle. To anyone who might not know, WLW means women who love women. Just recently learned what an MLM is. This whole time I thought everyone was shitting on gay and bi men. I get this comment a lot. Not so much anymore because I think MLM is starting to become a more wide used term to describe these kind of companies. But for a while people were like, oh my god, I clicked on this video thinking you were gonna be like a homophobe and all this shit, and I'm just like, nope. There's another community for men loving men. But I also heard, and I don't know how true this is, but someone said this somewhere, probably on the subreddit, anti-MLM, they came up with it for the subreddit in order to prevent a hate group from forming in that subreddit, you know? So that's good, if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Oh good, a Monet one. So happy that my best friend told her he knows a hairdresser.
Yo, my sister's doing this thing with Monet hair product. And I said I have a friend that does hair. She wanted to know what you think about Monet.
No. None of it's FDA approved. It's a pyramid scheme and they have an active lawsuit against them because it's been proven to literally make hair fall out. Tell her to run. Oh, I certainly hope that this person's sister took the message and left, but I doubt it. They get to indoctrinating you and brainwashing you really fast the moment you join any MLM. Once you're in there, the indoctrination begins. Sometimes it's too late, even after being there for a day. Sometimes it's just too late. No matter what anyone tells you, waste their time. I saw this one this week too and I was laughing so hard. Humbot calls me pretty. There are no pictures of me on my Instagram.
Hey girl, I have this amazing summer job opportunity for you. You could join my team of amazing people who are just like you. You look so pretty. I think you could easily sell our products with us. Are you open for more info?
Baguette.
So, are you open for more info?
No. Can I have your teeth? It's for a business opportunity. I want your teeth!
Do you have any friends who would like this job?
People who are actually good at improv need to come up with scripts to send people when we get these kind of DMs, right? Because like whenever I don't get them anymore, but when I did, like I would just ignore them because I didn't know what to say. We need some scripts, and we need good scripts. Oh no. This is from It Works. My sister-in-law joined It Works. I immediately showed my husband this message because he's getting his doctorate in the medical field. He called her out on it, and she still doesn't believe it's a scam. His entire family actually got mad at us for not being supportive. I guess she'll find out the hard way.
Hey, Sue, I just did a thing, Heart Ties. I'm so super excited, but I started my own social media business. I have had all these goals to still be able to stay home with my babies but also make an income. I plan on retiring my husband so he's able to stay home too. So I decided to be proactive. My business is health, wellness, and beauty, and everything is plant-based. I have so many items to choose from, like skincare, lash serum, hair growth, coffee, weight loss, and so much more. Since I just started, I need a favor. I need to be able to share reviews from people I trust. Would you be willing to try something for 3 months and let me know what you honestly think? I'll give you wholesale discount of 40%. It would mean the world to me if you could help me out like this. And just be so excited for me, of course.
And just be so excited for me, like, and she has the nerve to send it to someone who's about to be a doctor. Like, what? Ugh, it's so cringy and it's so sad because like whoever this person is probably very young and naive and knows nothing about what she just signed up for, and it's just sad. Trying to warn my friend about MLMs, and the main recruiter / brainwasher wasn't impressed.
Please don't waste your time trying to scare my recruits. Thank you, smiley face.
MLMs are predatory and are a borderline illegal practice. I was only looking out for a friend, not scaring your recruits away, hun. Oh, God. Oh, that's so bad. She just straight up calls them recruit. She doesn't go in and say, hey, like, you're misinformed. Please don't spread this stuff on my post. She goes, don't scare away my recruits. Honey, they're not recruits. You haven't recruited them yet. They might be potential recruits in your mind. The bigger the anti-MLM movement gets, the less recruits you're gonna find. So, peace! Oh, it's just gross. Now we just wait for them to answer.
Hey, girly. I can't believe how long it's been. Anyway, how would you like to start making real money and be your own boss? Here's something to help you get started. Turn that $20 into $2,000 now. From D.
These Animal Crossing memes are really, really good. Also, can I just say that we have a private Discord server for all my patrons, and someone made my merch on Animal Crossing, and I don't know how it works yet. I'm not far enough into Animal Crossing to know how to like get custom shit, but I'm gonna put it on the screen here. Well, let me see if I can find who it was who posted it because it's just so great. The person in my Discord's name is Axel. They have Jerry Seinfeld as their icon. It's great. But yeah, hopefully this picture here is enough for you to find it. I don't know how it goes, but yep. Go find it if you can. I think that's really cool. Oh boy, this is from Unique. No words.
I need my prayer warriors. One of my Y sisters has been admitted into a hospital in Macon, Georgia. I won't tell you all of her business, but I will tell you she is very sick and alone since family isn't allowed to be with her. As she fights for breath, her one concern has been her team. Some of the girls she leads have 3 days left to hit major goals, and she feels as though she is abandoning them. Those of us who know Clara are so lucky to be in her presence. She is fearless. She pours into her team. She is a force. I've never met anyone like her. She is a wonderful wife and mama. I do not benefit from this in any way, but I feel led to share this link with my amazing tribe and ask you to place an order today or tomorrow to help these girls reach their goals. Let's give my sister some peace so she can rest and let her body heal from this terrible sickness. If the link doesn't work, you can message me and I'll help you get the order to them.
Oh, it's sick. It's sick. I mean, I'm only assuming that this person is suffering from COVID-19 by context clues, I guess, and considering the state of the world. You guys, this is so bad. Unique is already bad for exploiting people for the sake of product sales. This is just as bad. It fucking sucks that this person is sick and in the hospital. That sucks. But they're using that to be like, hey, give me money and buy my shit. Can we not? Like, just get better. Prayer warriors, and then she goes on to say that the way to fix this is to buy shit, not to pray. It's very obvious what you're trying to do here, hun, and it's gross. Ooh, it's a story time, guys. The truth about Beachbody coaching no one wants you to know from someone who's been there. My story as a Beachbody coach. Okay, so this is probably gonna be pretty long. Oh God. You guys, it is so long. I'm so sorry, but let's just get into it. It's not very often that we get text posts this high up, so when they are this high up, it's usually very good and worth reading. So let's do the damn thing. To start off, yes, I drank the Kool-Aid. I was hardcore into Beachbody, and I still do love the workouts. They're good at-home workouts. And one positive out of the whole experience was incorporating personal development reading into my life. But don't be a dumb bee like me and sign up to coach twice like a moron. In my defense, as I hope I've shown on my other posts, I was brainwashed to believe the first time I signed up and failed was because I didn't try hard enough. It was no one's fault but my own because the business model was easily to duplicate, just do the work. When the reality is over 80% of coaches make nothing and stay at the bottom ranking. Warning, semi-long post ahead. Now I'm not going to use real names, only because I don't want to spread any hate to any individual people. This is just going to be a long post. All right, here we go. Strap in, peeps. So my story is similar to a lot of people who start Beachbody. I was at a really low point in my life, working at a job. I'd literally go home and cry every day because it was so stressful. I was definitely desperate to get out. Well, I recently joined Instagram and was just having fun posting pictures and whatnot when I came across Mary. Mary had a ton of followers and everything on her page is so aesthetic. And she's always posting about how happy she is and how she loves being her own boss. Well, Mary opened up spots in her boot camp and I signed right up with a 21-day fixed DVD challenge pack, $160 at the time. And I loved it. I was losing weight, toning up, and other people were noticing. At the same time, I was getting messages from, while I didn't realize it at the time, other Beachbody huns saying I'd be so good as a coach because my fitness posts were so inspirational. I would thank them and think, wow, if so many people think I'd be a good coach, maybe I should try. So I messaged Mary asking about coaching, and she claimed that she was just about to message me asking if I wanted to virtual sit in on her sneak peek into the coaching life. Looking back, I can see how clearly everything was endless scripts and none of these coaches actually believed I could do this. They just wanted to grow their team. But at the time, my confidence and self-esteem was so low, I desperately wanted to believe someone thought I could be good at something and escape my soul-crushing job. The sneak peek wasn't really anything about how you actually make an income, except a super vague, I just invite people to join me on my journey with Beachbody products. It was primarily her story and how she had to make this work because she didn't want to work a 9-to-5 restrictive job on someone else's schedule, and how now she can travel whenever she wants and she earns all these amazing trips paid for by Beachbody. This all sounded great to me. Fire my boss, be able to make my own schedule, and not have someone micromanaging me? Sign me up, which I did. I signed up that day and was so excited. I was ready to help people get started with me and support others on their fitness journey. My upline Mary sent me an email saying I needed to sign up 3 people a month to hit Success Club, and those that were serious about making an income from this aimed for Success Club 10. Well, I was going to be successful and make this my full-time income, so that was my goal. Then she said I also needed to hit Emerald status because that was the first rank where your business starts to pay you back, which also sounded great. I was like, all right, let's do this. I started watching all the trainings available in the Beachbody back office. I attended the team's weekly training calls religiously, since another thing Mary pointed out was if you're not watching the weekly training calls or participating on the team page, you're not serious about this business, and I was definitely serious. So in my first month, I convinced my best friend to sign up as a coach and my mom to sign up under me so I could hit my first rank. I got a congratulations shout out on my team page, personal phone call with Mary telling me how awesome I was doing and how now my next step should be to hit diamond. I was on cloud 9. I was like, yes, this is it. This was easy and I could for sure be part of the top 10 in the whole company. But alas, this is where the excitement and high started to go down. I had ignored the fact that I signed up the people that already loved me and are willing to buy dirt from me. It wasn't that this was easy. It was that I had signed up my easy people first to give me that false sense of confidence that this was going to be as easy as Mary was telling me. Side note, I believe this is another reason people get so sucked in so fast. They get easy wins in the beginning because the people that are really our friends and family are willing to help us out, so it gives people a brief boost in confidence that this is gonna be it. It's gonna be what lets them stay home with their kids and not have to go to a 9-to-5 job. Back to about me. Spoiler alert, but that first month when I signed up, my mom and my best friend were the last sale I'd make for the next year and a half before I quit. Why did I go that long before I finally called it quits? Well, that first month I signed up, I bought my ticket to Summit, which at the time was being held about 6 hours from where I lived, and it was going to be held about 8 months from the time I signed up. So I kept telling myself that the first 8 months. Okay, by Summit, I'll be a 2-star diamond. I've got time to make this work. Meanwhile, after the second month, I no longer heard from Mary again, except seeing her on the team page shouting out the latest success plan. It was kind of like middle school all over again, mentality where you want to be part of the popular kids, you wanted to be part of the people that are getting the shout outs, being told they're doing amazing. So I worked my butt off, inviting, posting on social media, but nothing was happening. And of course, my mom had canceled her coaching profile because she couldn't afford Shakeology every month, and I couldn't afford to buy it for her. My bestie, still my bestie, I lost no friends because of this endeavor, probably why I am a failure as a hun, canceled her Shakeology subscription because she couldn't stand the taste. So my status went right back down to coach, and it stayed there. I still went to Summit, and I got to meet Mary face to face for about 5 seconds. She might still be a top 10 coach, so she had a lot of people wanting to meet her. And I couldn't help but start to feel struck. It was like meeting a celebrity. But this gave me the motivation to hang on for another year because I wanted to be like her, have all the recognition and be happy. So I tried hard and just ended up getting more and more frustrated. I found my Upline's Upline team page. That was a group for anyone in the downline, so I kind of snuck my way in, semi-convinced that there must be something missing from our team page. That was when I found the scripts Mary used on me, and I felt like a moron. She didn't really give a dang about me, or probably hardly anyone else. That's when I started to scrutinize the team page a bit harder, and the amount of repeat success was insanely small. Once you started really looking at the names, a lot were congrats on hitting Emerald, which is only second from the bottom of the ranking system. Very few were diamonds, and the ones that were are people that either ran both the coach business that were under them, or at least one, i.e. their husband's account. The spell was broken, I felt used, and I had poured hundreds into buying Shakeology every month. I canceled my account and got what I had now come to recognize as a script email with Mary going, OMG, don't go. I didn't even bother responding. About a year or two passes, I had managed to completely tear my ankle out of its socket, leaving me unable to do any kind of workouts that involved lifting or even walking. I technically wasn't supposed to walk on it for 6 months to a year, but who the heck can do that? And I lived in a second-story apartment with no elevator, so that really wasn't happening. Well, after the boot that was wrapped around my ankle came off, and officially, I had all the clear to do things. I was at my highest weight ever, which was insanely discouraging. Another very low point in my life. This is when I met the second person whose team I would join. We'll call her Sarah. I also met Sarah on Instagram, and unlike Mary, Sarah seemed normal. She wasn't six-pack abs, 9 million followers like Mary. She seemed more like me. Where weight loss wasn't super easy, but she still lost weight with the programs, but didn't go crazy counting and tracking everything she ate like a super restrictive diet. Basically, she posts about tacos she was eating and actually eat the tacos. Unlike from some of the behind the scenes things I learned about Mary that she didn't eat a lot of the things she'd post. She just used them to seem more relatable. Sarah seemed to legitimately care, and I do think that she's one of the good ones that legit care about the people she signs up. So I signed up as a discount coach, aka I was in it for the discount, new flash, not worth it, on her next boot camp. Sarah put me into her Upline's team page before she made her own, and then I joined that one as well. I learned quick that her upline at the time was the #1 coach in Beachbody. I slowly started to semi-fall back into the thought of maybe I can make this work, maybe I just didn't really vibe with the last person I signed up with, and that was really why I failed. My last coach wasn't my tribe, and maybe I didn't try as hard as I thought I did. Since this new top coach claimed it was easy to just duplicate what she does on her training website, so I decided to try coaching again. Only this time, I wasn't buying Shakeology until I did make a sale, and I wasn't going to hit up my easy win people. I wanted to see if I could really make it work purely on cold market people. Spoiler alert, it didn't. It's not any easy business model to duplicate, because the reality of it is if you don't have coaches under you whose account you control, you're not gonna make it. Because people leave network marketing all the time because it's not really a sustainable income, even if you rank advance. You have to hold that rank for 6 weeks consecutively if you want to get all the benefits it entails. You drop once because someone quits, and then you're back to the start of your 6 weeks. There's really very little money to make in the retail sales part, and the recruiting part requires you to find other people who are willing to also sign up their spouse/family under them to rank advance. That's the real truth. It's less all the people are #killing it, more this person has friends/family willing to sign up and stay on. Sure, not all the people under someone's going to be her family, but if you were to make this work, to use a real life example, this top coach I was last under had 14 people in the diamond ring, and over 7,000 people signed up up as coaches under her. So you can only imagine how many people she's talked to and how many people she's gone through to get to that many people. Plus, clearly, if this was easily duplicated, you can't tell me that out of 7,000 people with access to the same training, only 14 people are able to hit diamond. Hence, once I saw the numbers of how many people these coaches are messaging and trying to recruit each month, the more it made the final nail in the Beachbody coffin for me that this is not sustainable. This is not actually a way to gain a schedule with freedom to make your own schedule. You're actually going to be glued to your phone forever, following up with people forever till they say yes, having to recruit more and more people just so you can maintain your rank, a never-ending cycle of people quitting and you trying to replace them. I know this is super long-winded and I hope this will wake someone up the false dream and promises that MLMs provide. That was kind of hard to read. There were a few sentences that made no sense in there. But the gist of it is basically everything we already knew about multi-level marketing companies. It makes sense the way she puts it, like, yeah, you just sign up 2 people under you and you're automatically going to be that second rank, but yeah, you're going to drop right the fuck back down. That's probably part of the reason why there's such a small percentage at the top, because most of the time you start recruiting, and 99% of those people are going to keep dropping off, and then you have to replace them. It makes sense, and that's why I guess I've never really known, like, how the fuck do people, like, maintain their team and keep their team, because they have to have people quitting all the time. I guess it's just a matter of sending message after message after message and having really good fake social media skills. So the other thing about Beachbody too is that the only retail they have is Shakeology, which is insanely expensive, and I think you get bonuses if people sign up for Beachbody on demand. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but something like that. It's like the income possibility from Beachbody is not that high. Like, you have to really expect people to buy that Shakeology if you want to make any money at all in Beachbody. Out of all the MLMs you could join, it's definitely one of the least lucrative from what I understand, but they'll tell you otherwise, but it's just not true. Is the government looking into it, I wonder? When an MLM Hun claims to earn 6 figures per year but still collects their stimulus checks and other benefits. Well, it's either that or they're just not being truthful on their taxes, I guess, which also isn't very unusual for a MLM Hun. Defo didn't happen, Hun. Found on another thread and thought you would enjoy the lies.
You lost 12 pounds since the last time I saw you. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Pulls out a pack of skinny coffee and shows her the ingredients. Sign me up. And that's how my doctor became my customer today.
Yeah, that's definitely a fucking lie. Doctors know better. Come on. And, like, if you're gonna lie about who you just recruited, it shouldn't be your doctor. To anyone who doesn't know anything about multi-level marketing companies and how schemy and scammy they are, maybe you would look at this and go, wow, a doctor signed up? It must be legit. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end this one there. I know there was like a long middle section of a story, but you know, it is now time to thank my patrons. Thank you, Corey Allison, Michelle Matthews, Irene Nordeed, Amanda McMahon, Wendy LM, Molly Wasilewski, Whitney Gregory, Katrina Rosmierek, Bobby, Ashley Nichols, Burning Silence, Justin Kelsey, E. Higgins, Muir Family of 7, Savannah Krakoskis, Maddie, Boris Geller, Meredith Nakata, Rachel McHenry, Desiree Lopez, Matt Douglas, Molly Bresson, Vandus Closet, Kim Cartwright, JP Eugenio Schaefer, Maddie Darley, Kelly Creffield, Elizabeth Wyatt, and Real Fly Real Eyes. And the rest of my wonderful patrons that I am just so blessed to have. Again, shout out to the Discord server. We have family game nights. We're starting to try to make a schedule out of it so we can do it one night a week, but we did one last night as well. We've done 2 this week, and it's just so fun to like laugh together and get together and just have a grand old time. It's wonderful. So shout out to all of you guys, and even if you're not a patron of mine, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and as always, keep making waves, babes, and I will smell you later. Mommy Tsunami out.